how important that you obviously start the game and have a huge impact on it.
I mean, for me, I said before, for me it's a dream to arrive in this moment. But to score a goal, even though when we came the last final, I didn't play, but I was part of the team. All my teammates deserve to win that final. We didn't, and this is all about the group. The best thing about this group, we keep pushing the next years. Last season was unfair. Sorry.
Oh!
But
he won and he scored in the final. It's okay.
We play with this feeling, and we deserve to win today.
Oops.
Sorry. I'm emotional.
It's an emotional night.
The emotion.
You're not the first person on this show, don't worry. Jamie was actually the first on this show.
I swear all the time, don't worry about it.
I wanted to ask you a question. You had difficulties when you arrived at the beginning. People were talking about maybe you're not the answer for this club. Did you have any doubts? And if you did have some, which happens to anyone, who was the one to help you the most? Because I know that this team looks like it's a family, but someone must have done something for you, because it's very important when you arrive, especially abroad. People don't get that. You have to step out of your country.
I mean, to be fair, I always feel, of course, changed team from Atletico to ManCity, new style with Pep, with many changes, coming the Fernandinho plays, one of the biggest players in that position. It's not easy. I was 22, 23. And I need to adapt myself. But I think even though the first year we didn't win much, but for me it's good to know the position and everything. For the years I've been growing and understanding, and I arrive in this moment. Honestly, I don't take in care much the people say. I believe in myself, what the coach and the people, Chiqui, think about me, and they always trust on me. So I just try to come back this.
You are incredible.
Now you're a legend forever.
Legend forever.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The only goal scorer in the Champions League
bueno.
final. Congratulations. Fantastic to see you.
Rodri's here. Emotional time. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. What a fantastic night.
I'm emotional. I mean, this is a dream come true. All these guys deserve. All these guys around here waiting, I don't know how many years, 20, 30, 40. I've been here just 4 years, but they deserve, we deserve. The last years we were so close. At the end I said, when you go to these moments, finals, semi-finals, at the end God gives you this present. It's unbelievable. It's a dream for all of us. I just want to thank you everyone.
Certainly wasn't easy tonight, was it? A few scares as well.
It wasn't easy. I mean, what a team we face. Unbelievable. The way they defend, the way they counter-attack. They deserve also credit because they are a great team. But I don't want to forget about my lads. I mean, we give everything. I don't know if they score, we go to extra time. I couldn't play. My calves were in the head. I mean, it was unbelievable effort for everyone. I wasn't good in the first half. I was playing shit, to be honest. And then this talks about the mentality. I just say to myself, you have to overcome this situation. At the end, I scored a goal. Unbelievable.
And that's the backbone of this side. You can play well and you have to fight as well.
Finals are like this. We didn't expect to play well like always. Emotions are there, nerves are there. But the lads, we compete until the end. I mean, some of these guys is 20, 21, 22. Some of them first finals. It's normal, but we compete like animals.
Champions League and a domestic treble at home as well in the English club. Only the second time that's happened.
I think we made history, but this is not the good. The good thing is that we want more. I think this group of this project is to have more. We want more ambition. I mean, it's a dream. We have to enjoy because these moments never happen again. Of course, we hope next year, but it's so difficult. But we deserve to celebrate.
And also, you remember back to the Chelsea final a couple of years ago. You didn't get a chance to play, so this is even better.
Yeah, I was going to say, Pep, you have to put me. No, but honestly, I mean, in that moment, I support my teammates. We haven't like to win, and today we did. So this is for all of that we are here, all of that work in the past, like Dino, like Sergio, like Silva, like all of these players that make the club big. And this trophy is also for them.
Congratulations, have a fantastic night.
Erling!
How's life? Life is good?
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
Did you, what was the anxiety levels, the nerves coming into this game? How high were they?
No, I was really nervous.
You were or you weren't?
No, I was really nervous, I have to say. Felt it in my Stomach today.
Anywhere else?
What does that mean?
Why are they always asking these awkward questions?
I'm asking this I'm asking myself the same thing every time.
No, I was nervous, to be honest, because I feel it. I feel something big, and everyone knew it was a big game. We could win the treble. Of course, I felt it. But we managed to win it as a team, and in the end, that's what really matters.
You speak about the pressure. We spoke to you a few months ago at the Etihad, and you said, I know I've been brought in. What for? This team has won the Premier League before. Did you feel that pressure individually in terms of the Champions League?
Yeah, I did. And also on the Premier League, because they won it twice. So for me to come in and don't win the Premier League would be not disaster, but not good, you know. So it's been really tough mentally last couple of weeks to know that I'm able to do it, and to do it now, such a relief. Honestly, it's unbelievable.
You're joining 3 other Norwegians who's done the same. How proud are you of that?
Yeah, it's to put the Norway on the map even more is fantastic. So it's been quite some time since someone won the treble. So it was about time someone did it again.
So what?
Come on, Picnic.
Picnic, it's your time. It's your time, man. Enjoy.
Peter's lost for words.
I'm just happy for you. I think what happened in the last 2.5 weeks just shows you the pedigree of this team, because we've been covering that. You haven't really played well. You've been very, very effective. It hasn't been the style of play that was the important thing. It was about winning, and I think that's what's the big change in ManCity.
Yep.
Was that. Now you can win ugly, and it doesn't matter to you. It doesn't have to be this elegant play, and that's how you do it. And today, I mean, you're riding your luck a little bit, but you had one chance, one moment of brilliance, taking advantage of a situation, and you scored, and that's how you do it.
Yeah, I agree. I think most of the team have learned a lot from the final 2 years ago, and it's a much more experienced team. They've been through a lot. Look at the last season, the last game in the Premier League. This is about proper experience, you know, and we know this, and we've been knowing this for ever since February. You know, when we knew Arsenal was in front there in Premier League, and also in Champions League. We knew we were going to meet Bayern, that's been winning Champions League many times. Real Madrid, that's been winning most of the times. And don't forget, this team has also won a couple of times. So we knew we had to be mentally strong, and to go into the game, maybe not to play the most beautiful game, football, but to win it. Because in these games, it's the most important thing.
Erling, your manager came over, Pep Guardiola, and he said this show is the funniest show on TV. I mean, would you agree with your manager?
Please say yes.
Sometimes you two are a bit awkward.
Awkward in which way, dancing or which way singing?
The dancing is definitely awkward.
They say sometimes a bit too much, or?
Yeah.
Do you think?
But do you want to show us how?
No, I'm not a dancer. I'm not dancing.
Come on, neither are we.
I'm not a dancer.
How
I
will
can't
you
dance.
celebrate tonight? What does celebrating look like for you?
Celebration is a good question. First of all, with my family, with my teammates, of course. I actually haven't seen my dad yet, so.
Is he here?
Yeah, he's on the game, so.
I've been looking for him.
That's the first question that's the question I wanted to ask you. Now I have the time to ask you. What was your first thought when the ref blew the whistle? I'll share mine. When I won it, my daughter, because it was her birthday. That's the first thing I wanted on the birthday of my daughter. So that was my first thought. What was yours?
First, I made a free kick, a stupid free kick. I never had so much pain in my stomach ever before. When I pushed him a little bit, I was like, nah, why am I doing this? I gave them a chance, you know?
And then after when the ref blew the whistle, what was your first thought?
Yeah, and then it was just full of emotions because it's been such a long season. And I got brought here to, of course, win the Champions League. And then to win the Champions League is the first thing I was thinking. I was just like 100 kilos away from my shoulders, kind of feeling. I don't have a daughter, so I didn't think of this. I was just thinking of this club the first time. We actually did it, you know. We completed the treble. That's what I was thinking of. Then I actually cried a lot. I don't remember the last time I cried this much in in my life.
Man,
Your
you deserve it.
hometown.
You deserve it.
Your hometown in Norway was celebrating you tonight. There was a watch party in your hometown in Norway. We can show you the pictures.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you've seen them. I mean, hundreds, if not thousands of people here. This is the final whistle. These were the scenes over there. What does that mean to you?
No, it's really special. In my hometown, not a lot of people, but to see this, that people actually care so much, I really appreciate that. And my grandma was also in this crowd here with jersey on, so I'm looking forward to seeing the videos and
Wait,
photos
who was in
from
the
her.
crowd? Your grandma?
Yeah, my grandma.
What?
Maybe we see her if we look closely.
That's her dancing now.
So no, it's unreal, and as I said, this also shows that everything is possible no matter where you come from.
Amen.
From a small town in Norway, to be able to be on the biggest stage and win the biggest trophies is also motivation for me.
Did you think that back then when you were living there, when you were growing up?
I dreamt, and I always said this, I dreamt of winning the Champions League. Of course, Premier League and so on as well, but Champions League was always felt a bit more, you know, when I watched the games, they were more special, Wednesday night, these kind of games. So in the end, this is my biggest dream, winning this, and now I did it.
So what's next? What's next? You've won a treble in your first season. What can you do next season? More goals?
Good
More
question.
assists?
Good
Well
question.
How can you
done.
improve?
European Championship.
52 goals you scored, all competitions. Can you beat that next season?
But I think in a couple of days, I think I will feel this all these emotions, and then I think I will want to do it again, for sure, for sure.
Okay, well,
I know
okay.
a little bit about being a parent of a professional footballer. How much credit should be given to your mother for this result?
A lot, of course. No, of
She was
course.
a professional, wasn't she?
Yeah, no, not football. She was not football.
She was a professional sportsman.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was
yeah.
running. She was running.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's where I have my pace from. But no,
Yeah,
the
but you
support-
didn't get that from your dad.
No.
When
of
I
course
played
not.
with your dad, this is the truth, his contribution to that year was on the massage table. He was injured for 12 months.
No, but honestly, my parents a huge role. I moved out in 2017, start of 2017, and they've been supporting me ever since. My mother a bit in the shadow, my father a bit more in the spotlight, and yeah, they've been supporting me ever since day one, driving me around on training, giving me food every single day. When I think back of it, what a stressed life they must have had. I ate so much when I was
Just
young.
feeding you.
And always wanting more and everything. So them driving me to games and everything is, of course, it's emotional. And maybe when I think of this, the first thing I was thinking of was the sacrifice, not only me but also my parents and everyone
Yes.
has been doing the last 15 years. You know, so they meant everything in the end.
Erling, you right now are the best striker in world football. I think we'd all agree with that. On your right here he was the best striker in football. We're asking you questions right now. Is there anything you'd like to ask Thierry Henry?
Wow.
If you could have one question,
No,
a bit of
yeah.
insight from Thierry. He's been in your
Wow.
position before.
No, yeah, I would have loads, but now I think of so many things. But if you would like to give me one advice, what would it be?
One advice. Oh, I said it on air. I just think that in the box there is nothing that you can learn. What you do is second to none. But back to the goal, going on to your right, sometimes making the runs where you don't want to go. There's some stuff that you can learn, but then they're going to go to the quadruple if they do that. That's the thing. In England, you can do the quadruple.
Stop it. Stop it.
What do you
Don't-
mean? Stop it.
No more advice.
If he
52 goals.
If he starts
No,
to
come
go
on.
on his
Oh,
right and finishing with his right across the same
my
run that he
God.
makes on the left, it's over. He will score 100 goals per week.
No, but honestly, I agree, because don't forget I'm 22. Think back when all of you were 22. Imagine from 22 and now, of course, now you are a bit older, you don't play football anymore, but there's so much you're gonna learn. And in 3 years, I will be thinking back of me like how I was thinking, you know, because just me, from when I signed for Dortmund and now, it's such a big difference from so many things, from
Salzburg and everything.
how I
mean,
think
it's crazy.
after games, how I think before games, how I motivate myself, how I speak to others. You get experience through people and of course on the pitch, and And I totally agree with it. I can develop so much
I
more.
have one. Going to the World Cup with Norway.
Was that a question?
No, I'm saying is that something that you have on your mind?
Yeah, of course.
Because you have a good team. I think the starting 11 is not bad.
Yeah, for me, for sure. World Cup, Euros, both. I would love to play World Cup and Euros with Norway, and I will do everything I can to make it happen. Of course, it's Norway, but as you say, we're getting there. The players are getting there. We have Ødegaard that's been captain one season for the second best team in England. That's a really good thing. So we're getting there, and that's also, I think, if I'm gonna look back at my career, I would need to have this. I would need to play World Cup or Euros.
I wish you all the
Sorry,
best.
before you go, can I
can,
just see
you
that medal? Can I touch it?
As much as you want, mate.
Oh my! Wow!
Listen, you gave
So
us
many
much
Champions
time.
League
Thank
winners.
Thank you, guys.
We
I'm
appreciate
here
it.
by myself.
Go find your dad.
Well done.
Enjoy your celebration.
Where's your dad?
And look who's with us, and look who's got a gold medal around his neck. Erling Haaland, congratulations.
Thank you.
Champions League winner, treble winner. You've had a bit of time now to let it sink in. How are you feeling?
Unbelievable. This is, in my wildest dreams, I would never think of this as a 22-year-old me, to be honest. But again, it shows that it's possible for a guy from a small hometown in Norway, and this also gives, I think, motivation to other young people that was in my same kind of situation, playing football in the indoor hall in my hometown. So it's unbelievable.
It feels like such a quick journey, but for you and for your family, this has been something that has been hard work since you were 6, 7, 8 years old. Thinking about your family this evening and the sacrifices they've made over the years as well?
Yeah, it's for me, I said it before, said it earlier this week in an interview about having good people around me. Throughout my whole life, you know, having good people that you can trust is even more important nowadays. So to have this is fantastic, and with my father and with my mother here as well is fantastic. So I'm so happy.
Well, what does this mean for you and your team? Well, you said in your wildest dreams you couldn't have imagined this in your first season especially. But for this team now, where can this team get to? Are you looking already, I know you're going to enjoy yourself tonight, don't get me wrong, but are you looking next season and getting back to these heights again? Is that the mindset?
I think after a couple of days, when this settles a bit, this feeling of winning this trophy, I think I want to do it again, for sure. I know myself that much that I'm quite sure this is how I will think.
Scary.
How do you get even better from here? I mean, I watch you play football with these experts and they say I can't find a fault with his game. What do you think about when you think about improving?
No, I can improve a lot. I can improve on... today is a difficult game. I was close a couple of times. I had a chance in the first half. I could have got the ball against... I could have got the ball from Gundogan in the first half, but he played to Jack. Second half, it was really close from Phil a couple of times. So on a good day, I think I could have scored 2 goals. But in the end, I really don't care about that right now, to be honest. Right now, in finals, the only thing is about winning. And every one of you guys know that. In these games, it's about performing as a team and to get the trophy.
How good is Pep, this manager? Everyone's talking about him, potentially one of the greatest managers ever. Give us some insight into what he's like behind the scenes, especially in these high-pressure situations.
Really emotional. Same for me as well. And it's such a big game, you know. The pressure is unbelievable. You all know that. But to work with him is really special. You know, we have a good relationship, and ever since I came here, he's been helping me a lot. And I really look forward to next season to develop even more, because I think, as I just said, I think I can develop a lot. So because I'm still young, I'm only 22. I have a lot of years left. So to be getting trained by him every single day, the best coach in the world, it's a good place to be.
Well, listen, all 4 of these guys have just been saying they wish that when they were in your position, they'd savoured it more, they'd enjoyed the moment more. Look, we can have a look at a shot here of you as a young lad wearing a Mario Balotelli shirt playing football, and in the blink of an eye, you're standing next to a football pitch with a Champions League winning medal around your neck, next to Mario Balotelli. Life's mad.
Yeah, you know, in my wildest dreams, I would never think of this. So I think I still have that jersey actually. I really enjoyed that, especially a goal on Old Trafford. I love that one. So
Erling, man, no, come on, man. Come on, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing, man? Jesus.
No, so it's fantastic. It's what life is about, really.
Striker to striker, what a player.
I can't teach him nothing. This guy is scoring a lot, and he can score even more. So it's right. When you win, you celebrate, but then you can always improve. And when you are 22 and his mentality is like this, he will win a lot. Believe me, he will win a lot.
Amazing. Well, look, Pep's already said you get a couple of weeks off and then it starts from zero next season. Good luck with that.
Thank you. We have to defend what we achieved this season. That's how it works. In a month, 2 months, everything is forgotten, and then we have to start attacking again. So that's life.
Enjoy the party.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Good luck.
And thank you for coming over and talking to us.
Kyle, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Where was your head coming into this game? Because obviously you didn't get to start.
It's just about winning one game. I said to the lads, I've just said there, you know, I had a talk before we came out for the game, and the manager made me speak. I'm not really good at speaking in front of a big crowd. I don't really like it. But I just said that, you know, my dream's in your hands. Obviously, I would love to be there, but I will be with you, whether that's on the field for 10, 20 minutes, or I'll be cheering from the sideline. I think I was over there when we scored. It's all been a bit of a blur, but, you know, my role as a captain, as a senior member of the squad is I need to set an example. You're going to have setbacks in football. Of course, I wanted to start a Champions League final, but it's not about me. If I was playing a solo sport, I play tennis. I'm in a team game, and that's why, you know, I just love being in that part of this team.
No, but you're doing yourself injustice there. You've been absolutely unbelievable this season. And the way Man City have been playing in terms of moving stones into midfield, when you're not in the team, the balance doesn't seem right for me. So I was obviously disappointed that you didn't start. But that's a great attitude. I think you've got to look back and reflect and think you're one of the best ever Premier League, not just Premier League, world fullbacks. How does that feel?
No, it was the one trophy that I've missing. I've been very fortunate since moving to this club that I've been able to pick up a lot of trophies along the way. But, you know, this one was the one that we was missing. And I think not just me, you know, I was looking around and I said to Kev, like, no one now can question him. No one can question him, because that's the one thing that everyone, you know, rates you on is the Champions League. But now we've won it, we've done it. The club's now on the map for the Champions League, and we've also done the treble as well, which is incredible.
You've been here since the start with Pep. You were certainly one of the first players that he brought in to try and change Manchester City after his first season. There's been a lot of teams, you know, over the last sort of 5 or 6 years that have changed. I mean, what is the difference with this team that has got them over the line to win the Champions League rather than the teams before that you played in that were obviously very successful domestically?
I don't know. There's just something about this group of players now that it's different. You know, you get into the change room and there's obviously a lot of big characters, a lot of big players, and you know, even, you know, you look at the man that's hugging Micah now, that he's come in and he's had to take a big spot in Fernandinho, and to do that with how he's done it, the mannerism that he's done it, you know, obviously Kun's left, David's left, we've missed big players, and I think the spine of the team as well. But we've done it, and that's what we all came here to do. And he got man of the match, eh? I don't know how. I'll pass you on. You don't want to speak to me now, do you?
Oh, no, you don't.
No. But I think I got you.
Thank you very much.
Here comes.
What were you saying? What was this? Look, Kyle.
Congratulations, man.
Simple question. How are you feeling?
No, I'm over the moon. I'm very rarely speechless, but my dream's just come true to achieve this with this club, for everything that they've done for every single one of us over the years, and to achieve a treble, it's unbelievable.
Well, when you don't start in a game like this, we were talking about the feelings and emotions. Obviously now you've won it, you've played a little part at the end, and your part has been huge throughout this season for this team. How do you manage those emotions in the change room, being one of the leaders?
Exactly that, being a leader. Obviously I'm always going to be disappointed when I'm not playing, but I have to make sure that I'm 33 now, and you know, my example sets on to the younger lads. So it was, you know, I made a speech before they went out, and you know, I was true to my words. You know, it was emotional, but you know, this club means so much to me. I've been here 6 years now, but to give me what it's given me and to experience the experience that I've experienced in football, I'll be forever in debt with it.
Look, I don't want to pry, we don't want to know the exact words, but what was the gist of what you wanted to put across to those players in that moment when you spoke to them?
No, I said, my dream's in your hands. It's as simple as that.
No pressure then.
No pressure, there's no pressure. There's no pressure, but you can't say that Inter Milan deserve it more than we did, or we deserve it more than Inter Milan did. We're both here by merit. You know, commiserations to them, but there has to be a loser. And I said to the lads that, you know, we need to make sure that we leave everything on that pitch. We can't work as hard as we have done all season to throw it away. And you know, I thought the lads dug deep tonight. You know, I think emotions played with it. I think the occasion is obviously going to get to you, but you know, to come away with, I got a silver one last time, so to have a gold one is fantastic.
How important it's to you personally? We just saw you running around with your kids there. Me and Cess was just saying, I'm so jealous that my kids were either not even thought about or just really too young to acknowledge it. But to have your kids here, I could see the emotion in you when your kids come out there. What does that mean to you? And your family, extended family in the stands?
Oh, listen, obviously I'm living the dream. My mum and dad are in the stand, and from where I've come from in Sheffield, it's not easy. I tell you that, it's not easy. So for them to be here, for me to experience them memories with them, because I remember when my mum didn't have a pound for an ice cream van. So for her to be here, you know, experiencing this with me, God bless her, you know, I'm just so thankful.
Good.
Beautiful.
What a guy, mate. What a guy.
I'm getting emotional myself.
Okay, let's just take it up a notch.
Cheers.
What's the drink of choice, and what's your first track you're going to play when you get in a hotel?
Anything in front of me. Gareth, I'm sorry. Just give me anything in front of me, I'm just going to destroy it. I'm destroying it.
Kyle, you've done the treble. Congratulations, man.
Cheers, thanks a lot, guys.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you so much. Jack, we just heard from an emotional teammate of yours. You've got tears in your eyes. Sum up your feelings right now.
I don't know, this is just what you work your whole life for, isn't it? So happy, man.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it.
Who are you?
I played so deep today. I was awful.
Yeah, mate, don't worry. No one's going to remember that in 20 years' time.
I don't care. Like, honestly, to win the treble, you know, with this group of players and this staff, I swear, it's so special, man. And just, I don't know, this is just anyone that knows me knows, like, you know, how much like of a family person I am and how much I love football and stuff. And this will just, I don't know, this is what I just worked for my whole life.
You know what? We're in the same hotel as your family. I saw your dad at breakfast today and asked him how he was feeling, and he said, I can't even tell you how I'm feeling. And it's moments like this where you think about the people that have driven you to matches year after year, season after season.
It is, and you think about, you know, to all the people that have helped you along the way and stuff, and, you know, just seeing my family there in the crowd, man, just, I don't know, it makes me emotional.
I bet. What would you like to say about your manager?
Just a genius, isn't he? And I just said to him then, I want to thank you because you've made this happen for me, you know, he put so much faith in me, you know, buying me for a lot of money, and even last year, you know, when I was playing crap, he, you know, stayed there with me, you know, spoke to me, and then this year he's given me that platform to go and perform, so I just said thank you to him.
Jackson, good luck, man. Congratulations. I know how much it means to you, man, so listen, you and your family enjoy it, all right?
Well done. You've won the treble. Well done.
Jack. Congrats, mate. It's fantastic to have you with us. Thank you so much. How are you feeling?
Yeah, no, good.
Have you got
I was
words
just
for it?
emotional, man, after the game. Like, these are, you know, just like the stuff that you dream of when you're a child. And I don't know, just when I see my family and stuff in the crowd, and everyone knows how close I am with my family and how much I love football. So these are just, you know, when you just have a time to, I just had a little second and I was just thinking about it all, and I don't know, this is just what I dreamed of since. Like, I was crap out there today. I thought I was terrible, but we just had to win the game. It was a tough game, but I was just so happy, man. And to do it with this group of players, I swear, I've never felt like this with a group of players and a group of staff and a manager. You know, I have so much to thank for. You know, he bought me last year for, you know, a lot of money. I was awful in my first, but I wasn't very good in my first season. And then, you know, he's given me a platform to go and, I don't know, just give me confidence this season, and I've really felt it. You know, I've played in all the big matches. Yeah, I just don't know, I'm just so happy, man, honestly.
I asked Micah before who he was happiest for, and he said you.
Pardon?
I asked Micah before who he was happiest for, and he said you, because of that price tag, because of the pressure of last season and then coming into this season.
Yeah, you just think about, you know, you think about, I don't know, man, we've won the treble, it's just crazy, and you think about all the people, you know, that have helped you to get here, your family and stuff like that, and that's just why I was a bit emotional at the end.
You shared that moment with Micah. We've got video of you.
It's just true emotion, isn't it?
Yeah, because Meeks knows Meeks was with me at Villa when I first come through and was good. Then he was with me when, you know, I weren't even playing at Villa. Meeks is, you know, I've always stayed in contact with him, and he's known me through my ups and my downs and stuff.
He's big Meeks now, you know.
Big Meeks. Big Meeks. So, yeah, no, he's unreal. I have a weekend in paradise now, I'll tell you that.
Are you big Jack now, the treble, you know, where you've come from, Aston Villa, coming through, as you said, the people who've helped you along the way. I mean, this just puts you, obviously Manchester City, but this puts you on a different level. Champions League winner, treble winner. Yeah,
because do you know what, though? I was thinking about, even during the game, you're thinking, this is a Champions League final, we've got to win the Champions League final, and I weren't thinking that we'd also won the treble. Like, it's great. No, do you know what I mean, though? Because the only thing that was in my head was Champions League final, and I was like, oh, we've won the treble as well.
I wanted to say something to Jack. Look,
Kyle, what's up, by the way? Good to have you with us.
Well done.
Oh, thank you.
Once again, look, I'm an honest man. I had my doubts about you. I did. And I'm not going to lie. But what was the turning point because something changed? Is it only Pep or something happened inside of you that you thought you had to step up your game? And I had that man. It can be a bit much at times, and we won't go into details. No, we know. But what was the turning point for you?
Do you know what it was? There was certain people in the club that are close to the manager, who I get on really well with, the manager included. And after my first season, and even the start of my second, I felt like I was letting them down, you know, a little bit, thinking, you know, they paid 100 million for me. What have I actually contributed? Yeah, we won the league in my first season, but I didn't contribute much. Do you know what I mean? And then I was like, I need to liven up here. And then after the World Cup, I don't know, I found a new rhythm, and he was playing me a lot. I felt fit and stuff. And then since then, I haven't really looked back, and here we are now.
Knowing all the time what you need to do, because with Pep, we know between the boxes, it has to be exactly what he says. If not, you're in trouble. Anyway, anyhow, that helps also when you know exactly what is supposed to happen.
No, exactly. And one thing as well, this year, I feel like I know what he wants, do you know what I mean? In my first year, I was like, I've just done something good there, and he was shouting at me, and I was like, what? Like, I've just done something good, but it's not what he wants, do you know what I mean? So now, I know what he wants, what type of passes, where he wants me out of possession, and I don't know, I feel like I get him now.
Well done, well done.
Jack.
You made me change my mind. Well done.
Can I ask you one question?
Go on.
Your best position, yeah, was like on the left.
Everywhere, man.
Yeah, no.
Wait, let's go back.
Off the left. Do you reckon you'd take him on? Seriously?
In my prime?
In your prime?
All day!
Tell you what, why don't you just have a race now?
Hey, you know what? We will never know.
No, we will never know. Here with Kevin. They had to do it without you tonight, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, it's been a hard 2 months for me. You know, I've got a lot of issues with my hamstring, and it snapped. So it is what it is. I did everything to be okay, and it's a shame because I felt really good in the first half an hour, and I thought I was doing well. But you know, the team is good enough, and we won, so that's it.
There's so much to celebrate. Let's have a look at the medal for a start. Manchester City's first ever.
Yeah.
This is going to go down in history. What does this mean to you?
Well, it's amazing, you know. We've been working so long for this, and to be part of this, you know, the history for the club and for everything that we did as a team, you know, I think we fully deserve. We've not lost in the Champions League this year, so it wasn't the best game, but finals are always difficult, and now it's time to celebrate.
And to have the treble, the second English club treble, that is an incredible achievement.
Yeah, obviously it's huge because, you know, the amount of games you have to play and the level that you have to be, consistency is high, but you know, it's amazing. We should enjoy it, and that's it.
And I hope your leg feels better. Big party tonight?
Oh, definitely.
No one's giving away any secrets. Is it in the hotel?
I have no idea, but it's going to be more than one day, I guess. It's gonna be...
You deserve it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't easy for us today. It was a final, and it's such a long season, and obviously you're feeling tired, but so happy for the game, and you try one last time to give it all. But yeah, it didn't really work the way we planned it in the first half. I think we came out better in the second half. We did better, then we scored a goal, and obviously Inter, they had to do something, and they had a couple of chances, but we defended well as a team together, and yeah, I'm just really happy that we won.
What's about the moment when Rodri hit that strike into the back of the net? What was the outpouring of emotion then?
Nah, it was an unbelievable feeling, and I was so happy, but I didn't want to celebrate too much because I knew we still had like 30 minutes to play or so. I don't know exactly when it happened, so I tried to control my emotions, but yeah, when I saw all the guys, I was so happy.
Do you understand the significance of what you've achieved, not only winning City's first Champions League, but also the treble?
Kinda, yeah, but I'm still trying to realize it. It's unbelievable, and I think day by day we'll get better and better. Yeah.
Where does this City team rank in terms of the great teams?
I don't know. That's not up to me. I don't care. We won the treble this year. That's all that matters. It's in my rucksack. I'm just happy that we won. I don't want to take any player out of anything. It was an achievement of all the players that played today. They were on the bench. It supported us, the whole staff, the fans that are supporting us, the families that were here. So yeah. To be what? It's great. I think he's the best manager in the world. Obviously, I haven't had all of them, but the way he improves us every week, he gives us new ideas. So yeah, for me, it's a great feeling to get better every day.
How important was the saves that Ederson made today?
Well, it was so important because we didn't have our best game, but in a final, that's all you need. You need to win the game, and we did that today, and that's what we need from Eddie. And I'm so happy he did these saves, because otherwise he probably would go to overtime. And yeah, he was there for us. He had our back, and I'm really happy. Unbelievable. The way he dribbled, I talked to him, he played like Maradona today. He just took the ball, went on 3 people and passed it somewhere else, created a lot of opportunities for us, and yeah, he's an unbelievable player.
The last thing about Inter, were you expecting they were so tough, and why it was so difficult against them?
Yes, I was expecting that. They were not here for like no reason. They did a really great Champions League campaign. And yeah, it's not easy to score a goal against them. And also the way they attack with the 2 strikers up front, they can always create opportunities. And also off the set pieces, they're really good set piece takers and are dangerous. So we knew it wouldn't be easy.
What's the next ambition? You've achieved the treble, you've won the Champions League. What's the next ambition for this group?
To celebrate tonight.
Right.
You know, enjoy it now with the family, and then probably Monday we have the parade. Enjoy it with everybody at the city, because everybody deserves it, and just get the atmosphere and enjoy it, and then you know what happens next year, what that happens in 4 or 5 weeks, and then we prepare. But it's not the time for that.
Where does this moment rank in your career?
Sorry.
I always compare it with most of the other trophies. Obviously, it's something that I've not won yet, so it gets a little bit higher. But I try to enjoy every moment because I know it doesn't last all the time.
And Rodri's strike, I mean, that was an absolute pearler.
Oh, that happens too much, but thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Kevin. Thank you.
Evening. You know, as I said on the other side here, I don't know. It feels a little bit weird, a little bit empty at the moment. You know, you've done so much, and you've won so much this season. It's been incredible. I don't know how to explain or what's going on. Well, it's what I've been fighting for many years, and you know, it's incredible. We've been able to achieve that with City. You know, it's the first one in the history of the club, so we'll always be associated in that way with the club. So it's really special.
Can you talk us through your night tonight? Mixed emotions, I'd imagine.
No, really, I'm happy. You know, I'll take the injury, what it is. You know, it's never nice to get injured, but I felt good in the game. I thought I started really well, created some chances, but you know, obviously my hamstring popped, and it is what it is.
What a fantastic night. This has taken Manchester City to a whole new level, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I think obviously it was the thing that we were missing. I feel so pleased and so pleasured. It's a pleasure, to be a part of this team, to create this history. You know, it's only been another treble. Well, we're the second time to do it within its own right in two different eras, both so special. I'm so pleased, honestly. I'm holding words back because I'm on camera, let's put it that way.
Well, it's an emotional night, and there's a lot to take in because this side will be in the history books forever.
To bring it back, and then to go on and win the FA Cup, and then to come here in such a difficult night to win this. Honestly, I can't put it into words.
And you, in that new role, and Rodri establishing himself as a first-class holding midfielder, it's been an amazing centre midfield.
Yeah, no, I played more of a number 8 today, which I loved, and obviously I'm still learning. I don't think I'm the best in there, but you know, I gave it my everything, got on the ball as much as I could, tried to make things happen. And yeah, you know, I thought it paid off. We created some chances, and towards the end, some key moments really, with Eddie saving that one off the line. If that goes in, it's a different night, and we won't. I don't know if we'll be stood here, but we can look at it in a positive. I know we spoke the other day, and now we can have a good chat about us actually winning this.
And never mind all that. What's the party tonight then? What's going to happen?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think I've got doping, so it's a great start to my night.
After that, enjoy yourself.
Thank you.